every time I'm traveling to, when I'm on the toilet, when I'm doing like anything like that.
Who's on the line?
So thank you so much for joining me today. How are you feeling? You've been busy with pre-parties. Are you
Yeah,
like,
it's been wild. So in the last 5 days now, we've been to 6 countries. So it's been crazy. And like
I can
it's been so
imagine?
much fun though as well.
Right off the bat, I just want to ask. We know that your favorite milkshake is mint, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I was curious if you were gonna get that right, 'cause that was
Now I want to know, what is the weirdest milkshake you've ever tried?
Or do you know what gravy is?
I don't.
Okay. I know what gravy is. Gravy is It's like thick, saucy, potato, and it's brown. And
Okay, that sounds interesting.
it's like salty and it has a lot of I don't even know how to describe it, but it's hot. It should not be a milkshake.
Is it like a salty milkshake?
Yeah, it was because I was being one of those annoying brothers with my sibling, and I asked him if he wanted a chocolate milkshake
Oh my
like years ago, and then I was just like, I made him at the worst combination, and I remember I was like,
Oh
I've got to make this
no.
brown, so I put gravy in it, like soya sauce, milk, and and I tasted it out of curiosity, and it was probably the rankest thing I've ever tried in my life.
Oh my
And
God.
and I remember I put it down in front of him, and he takes a sip of it, and he just puts it straight back down, and he does not say a thing, and that made the reaction so much more funny. And he's never mentioned it.
I do not think soya sauce belongs in a milkshake.
Exactly.
Well, let's move on to a bit more of a serious question. So, a lot of people are wondering if you wrote Milkshake Man specifically for Eurovision, or if it was just a song that you wanted to write and release.
Yeah, so it was a song that I did write specifically for Eurovision. It was as soon as I found out that I was going to be representing Australia, I went on a writing camp with my friend Shepard. A lot of people in the Eurovision space know Shepard as well, as they've always been a favorite to represent Australia too. So it was, I ended up going there for 2 days in Brisbane at their house, and we wrote 10 songs together.
Wow.
Yeah, so a few of those will come out as well after the competition, which I'm really excited for too, because there's some really cool songs in there.
I'm excited to hear those.
Yeah.
Did the broadcaster approach you to represent Australia, or did you approach them and submit something?
I planted the seed very early on, and then I just didn't hear anything for about like 3 months, and then I had a message from my label saying that they wanted to meet me, and that's kind of how it happened.
Nice.
Yeah, which was really cool.
Where did you find your passion to write music? I mean, you were, if I remember correctly, you were living off the grid in rural Australia for a really long time.
Yeah.
How did you realize that you really wanted to do music, that you loved writing and making music?
Well, I think it just always comes down to what I'm passionate at and where my heart really like loves to be. And music, it started off with sport. So I really wanted to do soccer, and then I wanted to do AFL. And then when music came up and understanding the accessibility of it at the time, which was all you needed was a computer to write songs and produce music, I just became obsessed with it. And then I downloaded, the music making software, and then I started producing for like 6 years pretty much, like just completely behind the curtain. I wasn't really putting myself out there. I would like make songs and get writers to sing on them, and I would write with them. I'd always write the songs with them, and then I'd put it out, and then kind of just like, and then I was told that it was like singing in sessions, and then my one friend, who is now very successful as well, he ended up writing like "Flowers" by Miley Cyrus, which is really cool.
Mhm.
And and then he said to me when we were in a session once, he was just like, "Dude, you have to sing on things. Like you have a really nice tone." And then that kind of changed everything for me. And then I was producing at the time, and then I started to sing on my own stuff. So I feel like the universe was really pushing things into me to like to be like, you need to do music. This is what your destiny is.
Who were like your inspirations for when you first started out?
Well, I love folk music a lot. I think my dad listens to a lot of folk music, but pop as well. Um, like I love Max Martin. His songwriting and storytelling is just incredible.
Yeah.
Like anything from Max Martin. But yeah, I feel like pop songs to Bob Dylan, like all of that stuff. I feel like the folk songs really made me realize how important lyrics are
Hmm.
and like a melody too, because a lot of folk songs are literally just a voice and a guitar, and to be able to captivate someone with just a voice and a guitar is a very hard thing to do
Hmm.
because the music in the world is quite saturated, and then when you have someone that can do it differently and captivatingly, it's very special. So that's I feel like I learnt the importance of that, and then pop music, just the sticky melodies and the fun and the roller coaster of emotion that it
Hmm.
brings in you. It's like a journey when you listen to a pop song too.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are opening semifinal too. Um,
Yeah.
how do you feel? Do you consider it a good spot? Because I know generally in the fandom, people consider it a rather not so good spot. Do you have
Yeah.
like any doubts for qualification or anything because of that now?
No, I'm very confident, and I know I think I would be if if my song was maybe like I don't know, a ballad or something like that. I probably would be, but I know how fun the song is, and I think like I'm very used to opening stages because
Hmm.
I've done a lot of opening for people around the world, and yeah, so I feel like I'm very familiar with that, and I know how fun the song is. So yeah, not worried about that at all. I'm actually more excited, to be honest. Get to get to set the bar.
Yeah, you'll kind of get to like introduce everyone to the night,
Yeah,
everyone hyped and going.
it's really exciting.
Yeah,
I love the spot.
this is kind of like an interesting question because I know you probably get asked a lot about your staging and if you can reveal any information.
Hmm.
But I want to know if someone were to watch your performance on mute, what would they think the song is about?
Oh, I want to keep. I feel like I need. I do. I want to keep the staging. I want to keep it on the low because I do think it's like exciting for people to hear.
Understandable.
Yeah, and that was a really good question though. I love
Thank
that.
you. Thank
Like
you.
I love that angle. That was a. I haven't been asked that one, but that's such a good angle.
Can you answer that question without revealing too much?
I feel like it might reveal too much because I haven't thought about that one. So, but I love that's such a good question. Yeah.
Thank you.
But I'm gonna keep my lips sealed because
Okay.
I feel like I'll say something and then it's just like, all right, now it's all over Twitter and then everything.
Are you on social media a lot? Do you see what like everyone is saying?
Yeah, definitely. I try to be on there, every time I'm traveling to, when I'm on the toilet, when I'm doing like anything like that. I'll just be on my phone to, I think it's important to see what everyone's saying and reply to people and, show everyone that Australia is here and, take things very seriously and are very honored to be in the competition. So, yeah.
Do you also see like all of the hate comments and like what do
Oh,
you do when you see them?
yes. But I have this philosophy that like if you're not getting hate comments, you're not doing enough. So every time I see them, yeah, they're stoked. They're great. Hate comments are like, if you're creating enough buzz, you're always gonna have both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah,
It's important.
totally. So you said you couldn't reveal too much about the staging,
Yes.
but I want to ask now, if you had unlimited budget, what would your staging look like?
Oh, come on. Oh, I'd probably just literally call up Cirque du Soleil and I'd be like, come to me right now. Let's figure this out.
Oh my God.
Let's figure out the greatest performance of all time. And then I'd probably also hire like I don't know, like Peter Jackson or something, who's, one of the greatest directors of all time.
Mhm.
And then just, just bring it all in and And I'd also just, oh, everyone would love me as well because I'd just order everyone unlimited catering. Um,
Wow.
I'd probably just like buy 15 cafe shops and get them all shipped around where we're working as well. It's like, there's so much you can do with unlimited budget.
So there's just like a million cafe
Yeah,
shops on stage, circus dancers.
yeah, it'd be chaos. Oh, but that's right. We can only have 6 people on stage. Damn it.
Yeah.
Be like a surprise guest appearance would be pretty funny. Like, I don't know, imagine if you got like a president of a country or something, or I don't even know, like just someone really random like that.
You should get like the Pope on stage.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I
Just get the
mean,
Pope, have him sing Milkshake Man.
especially if you have unlimited budget, it's like, you like a lot of people would say no to a high amount of number, but I think if you offered the right amount, it would happen.
Yeah.
That actually would be pretty funny.
On the topic of Eurovision, what is a Eurovision song that you wish you wrote? Could be any song, could be an Australian Eurovision song, just any song that you wish you wrote and maybe even performed.
Love well, I actually, like I was saying, how I was saying to you, I love like folk songs and ballads. I it would either I love Voyage by Zoe Me so much.
Such a
But
good
I'm just
song.
like but I was like thinking about it, I was like, I feel like it's like it was made for a female vocal because yeah, I feel like a male vocal singing that unless you just did it in like intense falsetto.
Yeah.
But still, I feel like she was made for that song as well.
Yeah.
But I'd probably, yeah, I love that song so much. But also, even Lucia Corsi's song, I love to bits too. Yeah, there's so many.
Would you consider Lucio's song your favorite this year? Because I think I heard that that is your favorite.
Yeah, it's that one and Voyage by Zoe Me for
Yeah.
sure. Those two I love. But every song as well, I've been listening to them so much, and every song is just everyone is so good. Everyone, I feel like it's a such a good year in the contest for the music. Like every single entry is, I'm just like, damn, like I'm up against that. That's wild.
I think this year isn't just really good musically, but also friendship wise, because there's
Yeah.
a lot of funny moments, a lot of friendships that kind of already started. And I wanted to ask, which of the participants have you bonded with most so far?
Oh, it's a good question as well. It's like everyone again, everyone's been like, oh yeah, I feel like everyone's been so friendly and nice. And then it's like, because I've been asked this a few times, and then I keep remembering, I'm like, oh, but like, everyone I've had an interaction with has been so wonderful. I met Zoe as well. Zoe is absolutely incredible. Spent a bit of time with JJ, Sissel, Kyle, oh,
Yeah, the
as
lives.
well. Yeah, I was with Luann the other night, and it was so much fun. We went to an old church and did some like filming stuff, and then we went to a restaurant, like us, me and my team, and her team, and it was so much fun.
That sounds
Um,
really nice.
we had a croissant eating competition as well. And the fact is, like, I put the croissant in my mouth completely, and I had it in my mouth in about 2 seconds. And then she started eating it really slowly, and she almost beat me because when I put it all in, I still had to chew it, and I didn't realize. She almost beat me. We got a video of it, and I just posted it as well. It's
Oh my
hilarious.
God, I have to watch that.
But yeah, I think everyone is just like, yeah, everyone's so supportive, and the friendship has like, I know at the end of the competition, we're all going to be lifelong friends.
I think that's like the best part of the competition.
It's like a school camp. Like, it's like
Yeah.
we all kind of going away together, and we all get to experience such a massive thrill, one of the biggest thrills that we've experienced in our careers. And it's like we're all in that together. So it's very special for sure.
Got a few questions from fans now too.
Perfect.
Someone is asking, if you were to compete in the Brisbane Olympics 2032, What sport do you think you could excel in?
I'm really good at high jump. I'm really good at long distance running. I'd probably say long distance running. I feel like that's my
Okay.
strength. Yeah.
Okay, let me wrap this up by asking if you have any message for anyone watching, any advice, I don't know, a joke, whatever.
Oh, well, I would just love to say, oh, oh, throat clear. Sorry. That is not what I would like to say. What I would like to say is I want everyone at home, wherever you're watching or listening to Milkshake Man, that you just have fun and that you enjoy it and that it makes you feel confident and that you want to walk out on the street and wear your most brightest and elegant and extravagant outfit that you have in your closet. And I want to say thank you as well for making Australia feel so included into the competition because I know we're new into it. And I've never felt more loved than I have here in Europe. So it's very special. And yeah, thank you so much. And don't drink too many milkshakes because I know it's hard, especially since I sing about milkshakes and it's probably remind you of how good they are. But they are a little unhealthy. So don't drink too many, but do drink them because life is meant to be enjoyed.